Okay, let's see if we can make this boring coloured one, come up a treat. It's got some colour but not much. It's a lot of neutral colours, really yucky. So we're going to make this one look better, I'm hoping. So I wonder how big we're going to enlarge it. We're not going to enlarge it. See if we can make this one come up a treat. Even though it's really wishy-washy and there is some black, let's just make it a little considerably more contrasty and maybe a little bit lighter, but not too light, because this is going to be really light. The colours in this are going to be really light, I do think, most of them. So let's see what we're doing here. Right, so let's see. I'm going to just close that, and we're just going to get our original out. I found it, it's not mine, I don't think. It's a happy birthday. Happy birthday with a wine or bubbles champagne theme, and this is someone else's birthday card. Well, these are plastic, so they shouldn't scratch the platen glass. So we're just going to start here, and we're going to start spinning it. Going to rotate it. We're going to rotate it. Oops, I think we did a bad job at the start of it. Let's see how we went. So as you can see, the colours are really, like, you got some neutrals and you got black and you got a bit of a greeny black yucky colour. Sort of bad taste, and yeah, it still looks bad taste here too. There's not much colour in this. There's a little bit of colour, but I think I did a terrible job of it. I think we might need to just throw it aside. We're just going to enlarge it. Let's just see what we can do to make this one better. So we're going to enlarge it to that. We're going to just keep it. We're going to have it upright this time. I'm going to spin it. So let's see how we can make this wine themed card. Make it look. Basically doing movement pieces is really difficult. It's hard to control the outcome, and you often don't know the outcome until the very end. But anyway, that looks interesting. I think we could probably enlarge a section and then make that into a fairly nice mirror image. I'm thinking maybe that should be, I don't know, it's a tough one. It's not easy doing mirror images with these movements, but we're just going to throw this birthday card aside. We're just going to put it aside, and then we're just going to go and right, we're going to go here. We're going to put it on copied paper. So I'm wondering if we're going to put it on the glass, and we're going to enlarge it. I think we got the right enlargement already, so let's just quickly have a look. Yep, we got the right enlargement. So this time we're going to need that same enlargement, and I'm wondering if anything else can be done here. So we're not going to touch that. We don't want it too dark, I don't think. So I think we're just going to leave it, and we're just going to enlarge it and see how it looks. See if we've made something different. So we're just going to take a section out of this master copy, and let's see how it looks. See if our enlargement has come to fruition. It looks quite nice. I quite like that yellow look. It reminds me of a book called Copy Art, which was basically a book on photocopier art that came out in the very late 70s, and this yellow was very common on the copies that you got from the colour copier, known as the Xerox 6500. So basically it sort of looks reminiscent of that. So I'm wondering if we're going to just run off another copy of this. But yeah, it's a bit like that colour-wise. It's sort of highly contrasty. This was an analog machine, a very old one. So that machine was released in America back in 1973, which incidentally was the year I was born. So we're going to just put these two. This is the second one that's come out. We're going to make I don't know if the centre is going to look that good. I sort of having my doubts, but anyway, we're just going to run off 2 mirror images of this. So we're just going to find our mirror image button. We're just going to switch that on, and then we're going to just smash off 2 copies, so to speak, not literally. Alright, so we're just going to quickly hit off 2 copies. So 1 and 2. So let's just get them out. These are our mirrors. These are our mirror imaged versions that are going to be used with this. So we're just going to take our first one of them. I'm sorry about this dappled light, this sunlight. It's a bit awkward trying to look at something like this with such light colours. Well, they're not totally light colours, but it just looks a bit hard. This one looks like it's best under a more even light, but we can't help that. Anyway, that's the second one. So actually that looks quite nice. That looks quite birthday-ish, quite festive. I think we can call that quits. That's come up better than I thought, so I'm happy with that overall.